Ebusuana Nado Danko Akufo-Addo okoye magic bi ewo secondary takorade na magic na okokoye yen en na mpese ofi wani na ohwebi bese ugine wani na ohwe nkonya na Nado afi ba ko pepepepe sa video we ya ba behwi eye 23rd April 2018 yade ni see so 2017 na afi pepepepe na sa adwuma de wawie a okakopa hontoma 1 year o April mu ne ba be wura ye wo March ending yede ba be wura April mu enti yafa ne say na Nado say fa say ka on nan ke yede ni see so last year said the His Excellency John Dramani Mahama see so no a na afi pepepepe me no kasa ye ni na Nado wawie sa project no a okakopa hontoma project ben ya e na okakopa hontoma na ensem ben so no manfo no e ka kire no wadaro ma nsaka video ya bomoden like mame share man nkoto afoforo nso afenfo wadwen kire bra na yenhwe sede enyema esi eko de enti ya na ma me kotase na Danko Akufo-Addo ni video so amewo dada ya sese me sande ba enyama nyosem na meye nanso so sebe ese emofra ne mabunu bi ne Ghana fo bi a ene omodi na Danko Akufo-Addo ayetwe apia omodi ni twitwi omosen awia ne anopa ye di na temu twabo no se wo ba Ghana wa ma yehwe enu nti ne to do bia na ye me ya se oluman no enye ne bibia wo ba ye no oye ya mekora ye me fe enye na asem wo kan ya na sa na mo bia otuye na ye me de nenso otan wakodu a na wayi ne mirika sanso na konfobon ya watena yarefo ho ama konfo papa ba beto no ye nyi ne mu sebi se na John Dramani mbae inflation ko from ye hu dollar ko from ye hu niema bebre no a se ne amanfo no atinkan se wo mo ntinkan ye ho ne ye hwe nenso akofom fine na mom ye hu se obi na edi kan twa asa no ansa na wo ba sa video we ba be se me di kan 23rd of April 2018 video na yade na Danko Akufo-Addo 6 2017 na o hyase se wo bontoa ne wo komantem ahodo maka ko tietie obi ahaw de hawo mu de hia wo mu a oyema wo mu a wo no mope sabra no de free senior high school aba no man ni sika o enso o se obi abeko school free MPP fo mpenifo ni bi kan se he na ye ntwen o se la o mo beko me na me de shebo teachers allowance ya na NDC atwam se e pese dodo no atimi kobinti no o mo tue school fees no na Nado ka se da bi teacher fo bebre no no mo fie nye dodo no anchi nye enti se aban no so o masene ti wasade teachers allowance ne bai chese me kan majade 2017 de munyina da moni modaja enema bebre no na Nado oba ya otimi edigu akwam nene dia me baba ka ho asem eye refurbished harbor fishing harbor ye ka se fishing harbor ba bia ye yinam apofo no wo mokọ epoba baabi ombeyi wo mu na wo maso badwi wo mu eno ho asem na mekan na Nado bonto no kokopie mu wo wato mantem Western region secondary na nkasa ye mu no eno wo yese Ghana wachini baabi bebre no aka kohwe ya kwan enye ne niam nti oba bayiye ya kwan no bi dia mai Ghana so obi abedi dance na Nado ba ya kwan die utan akwadua no yene meka kwan die Ghana wayi bi papa eno ka kire wo se die no mu hia one district one factory ne die hina nkomope ena secondary fo ba ka kire wo se ye die baabi a wa ba die ye dodo no epo na yeko na emom baabi a yepo no ye beyi nam no aba begu no aye ohaw e de amaye empeninfo mu na eho yeso baabi o metena ye nwumadie no enye professional nipa ewuwu basa eno danchen a aboba no a egupo nano no anase aponano no asochi bo a na eba ye fiefiem na eyiri ko ne enti se wo betimi de abo abegupo nano amaya ebe bo na ka asochi ne ba asoso ano kakra de amaye na Nado ka se montwen na meya amamu ye ni kan hwe entoabo no ebra na Nado bo ntoa okopie mu Western region eno ye 2017 oba ye no a ye nkonkohwe entoabo no wie ye wie entoabo no a na masa baba be kirewo o wie ye no akopa hontoma no asem o ka kire wo mu ye hwe entoabo no bi mbra
to abano. Opie openyina titira na mini isi akan no. Omaye nyina ati ase se ne breso. Ghana had witnessed unprecedented infrastructural development. So na kaya expression o use no. See unprecedented. Just a Ghana back on once. Yehu infrastructural development. Send it with the end. Next baby our course so no. Ekwa no so nye. I'm so me ho asemi. Me the manoko tumbi. Say baby a me number. Western region. Yes ada me hu no. Ekwa no nyina asese. Ose. Enam se meda. O me ka mu tin ena me hu ya na ekos. Na ened I'm hoping say omani nyina hu. Say dana na me dana na lukra na make. To me, my example back home. I example a Hiamepa, a Lubo, Enchi Road. A Lubo, Asemkro. It shall say November 2011. Our project completion date was meant to be May year 2018. And I'm 70. Two separate occasions, March 2015 and May 2016, at the extension about. Right now, you can say work has come to a standstill because of finance, no funding. So now, Elubo Asem Krone Inchi. I know yeah, another 20 kilometers, 18 to 38 kilometers. And also October 2015, you shall say, I can say August year bay. I know there it's only 13% complete. And also so no contractor for also Eja Jumaya also and Nam Sikasam. So our projects now were being financed from the consolidated fund. Consolidated funds is not. So this is where don't pay na account. So we've taken the decision that the whole stretch, the 71-kilometer stretch, Sino-Hydro for financing, which is being negotiated right now, the Lubo Inchi Road is a major part of the financing. Once and for all. Sino-Hydro arrangement no about the cover. PTC roundabout or Takrady interchange. A brother Itremunso. Cabinet has taken the decision that this year, Sekondi Takrady town roads are all going to be done. Going to begin this year. We make out Sekondi town roads and I make out entire city and various constituencies will mean Ekahobi. But they because of Mahana be me free, baby, yes, and it's here. Escado Krakaho. Escado Kahopa. Escado Kawaka means some yasam. Escado Kaho. Sounds so Nana Sanko Cape 3 Points Road is 27 kilometers. Deputy Minister for Roads, Mamiatia say, engineering studies for the road in the Ghana Highway Authority, they finished the engineering studies. Now, bill of quantities now are being drawn up so we can start the procurement process for completing that road. So I am sure, say, I did too many me, and check, who said, buy me buy, when you're home for so, and you say,
Pia we do otrofo no se me dance no abrochi mem okobọ ntoa ene wo mokotwetwe nkomon ensem ono wo moka ye bi ene yaka kotie no afa we wie dwumadie no fishing harbor no wo shebo no we wie na 23rd April 2018 na chese afe ba ko pekura ama o wo sha se na afe ba ko ama watimi Refurbished na wo hodada secondary fishing harbour no na ho ba na ye dan dada tete dan bi as ay dada bi asai wo de ehwie nyi wo kwakọ yie ni nyina foforo secondary fishing harbour na afi nso ma cars ya kese atwi abotan ya kese ediko samepo na no nyina se de be ya ebe control waves no asoche no enye saa no secondary for no omo ho kire wo mo pa afi wakọ na owie no ode to Albert Bosomtwesam fishing harbour secondary Albert Bosomtwesam fishing harbour secondary na okopa hontoma odane nso so ede ma wo mo yenko na yenko hwe ebra omudi sa adwuma no.
It is with a great deal of that I join you this afternoon to commission the refurbished secondary fishing harbour. The refurbishment was begun by my predecessor, and the completion of the project by my government is evidence of the pledge I made in the run-up to the 2016 general elections that I will not abandon any project merely because it was started by previous governments. The completion of this harbour is critical because the fishing industry is an important mainstay, not only of many of the residents of Sekondi, but also of some 2 million Ghanaians across the country. I extend our sincere appreciation to the government and people of Japan, who through the Japan International Cooperation Agency, JICA, are responsible for the technical and financial support given to this project. We cherish the strong bonds of cooperation and friendship that exist between our two countries, which are characterized by mutual respect. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as you are aware, 70% of Earth's surface is made up of water and account for the very origins of life as we know it. The world's water bodies provide food and sustenance, mineral resources, energy, employment and livelihoods, transport and recreation. Indeed, on our part, not only does fish constitute a substantial portion of the Ghanaian diet, fisheries are essential to the livelihood and economy of Ghana. Indeed, the fishing industry accounts for some 4% of our gross domestic product GDP and provides many employment opportunities for our young men and women. That is why the welfare of our fisher folks should be of the utmost importance to government. It is clearly important for my government, and that is why upon my assumption of office in January last year, I appointed a full minister to oversee the activities of the sector, just as was done during the period of the second president of the Fourth Republic, His Excellency John Agyekum Kufuor. The harbour witnessed its first rehabilitation in 2005 under the Kufuor-led MPP government. Residents can attest to the significant boost it provided the fishing industry here as the fisher and trader populations increased. I'm told that this current refurbishment, which cost some 20 million United States dollars, has equipped the harbor with a lay-by wharf, access road to boats, a fish market shed, fuel dumps, an administration block, a freshwater storage tank, and a state-of-the-art ice-making machine. This ice-making machine has the capacity to produce some 30 tons of ice per day to preserve the catch, as against the previous capacity of 15 tons of ice per day. We should expect a substantial rise in the activities of our fisherfolk and traders here in Sekondi and in surrounding communities. Nananom, ladies and gentlemen, it has always been said that one of our major challenges is our poor maintenance culture. The deterioration of infrastructure, largely as a result of our inability, deliberate or otherwise, to maintain them, continues to be a serious drain on scarce resources. It is of the utmost necessity that we cultivate a solid culture of maintenance. I'm hereby charging the Ghana Ports and Harbors Authority, responsible for supervision of this facility, to take good care of it in order to protect the $20 million investment for current and future generations. Let me use this opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, to reiterate the unwavering commitment of government to protect the territorial integrity of our country. Ghana's waters are recognized internationally as being very safe. We will not allow pirates or criminals to rob us of this hard-won reputation and create a sense of insecurity on our waters. To the 14 tuna fishing companies that are reported to have recently halted operations due to the menace posed by the pirates, I urge them to resume. They have the full assurance of government of their protection and safety as they go about their day-to-day activities. We will not leave them to fight this menace alone. The full force of the state's security apparatus is being marshaled to curb the threats of piracy. To our fisher folk across the country, plans are underway for the construction of mini fishing harbors and landing sites across the coastal belt of our country. Already, government has signed an agreement with the Chinese government for the establishment of the Jamestown Fishing Port Complex at a cost of some $50 million United States dollars, with construction scheduled to commence this year. Under the Fisheries Sector Infrastructural Development Program, the Ministry of Fisheries will commence the development of 3 landing sites at Winneba, Mumford, and Axim. Rehabilitate 3 public hatcheries at Via, Sankana, and Doma Hinkro. Rehabilitate 3 fish health laboratories at Takoradi, Koforidua, and Kumasi. Complete and commission the Anamabo Fisheries College and refurbish the Tema Boat Yard to increase productivity of fisher folk. As co-chair of the group of advocates of eminent persons of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, let me conclude by stressing that even though we may have little or no control over climate fluctuations or changes, one thing we can have control over is our day-to-day activities. Illegal, unreported, and unregulated fishing methods are depleting our fish stocks. Our beautiful coastal westlands are being threatened by high volumes of plastic and metal waste that choke breeding habitats for fish. This must not be allowed to continue. Together, Nananum, ladies and gentlemen, let us protect endangered species, achieve food security, and protect our oceans for the future. Accordingly, ladies and gentlemen, I have the great pleasure to declare the refurbished Sekondi Fishing Harbor duly commissioned. May God bless us all in our homeland Ghana and make us great and strong. Thank you for your attention.